Some sad news. New Mexico lost longtime KOAT weatherman Howard Morgan.
He was tremendously talented and a caring individual. And Joe, you worked with him and knew him quite well.
Yeah, that's right, Doug and Shelley. Calling Howard Morgan a New Mexico institution is really an understatement. Many grew up watching him right here on KOAT, and later so with their kids and grandkids. Howard had a very active retirement since 1999. He was busy with his gardening, his painting, and keeping up with his loving family. He had the honor of working with this great man for several years. Here's a look back at his inspiring career.
This is Action News at 6 from TV7, viewed in more homes than any other newscast on any other station in New Mexico.
Scattered snows from Montana down through into Colorado, of course, in northern New Mexico, and I guess a little bit of light rain snow down through southeastern portion of this state.
Howard Morgan's broadcasting career stretched 46 years, and during that time we saw his amazing talent shine, just as much as his trademark smile. He started in television when the industry was in its infancy. In the mid-50s, he hosted a children's show on KOAT where a whole generation of kids called him Uncle Howdy. Name a job in television, and he pretty much did them all.
I did the art and the photography, the developing of it. I did the weather show, and then someone says, well, you can draw, why don't you do the kid show? So I did the kid show as Uncle Howdy.
Howard was also an accomplished artist. In the 90s, he gave us a tour of his home studio, which featured his brilliant landscapes and portrait work. In the early days, he used his art talent to present the weather like no one else, drawing a lighthearted character called Thermo to augment his weathercast. Back then, he would paint his presentation on plexiglass. Then when weathercasts became more computerized, he went from plexiglass to pixels. A computer whiz, Howard created his own specialized weather icons and landscapes to present his unique style to yet another generation. Every year, his Land of Enchantment works of art featured on KOAT Christmas cards. When not in the studio, he could be found in the backyard. As a master gardener, everything Howard planted would flourish. He put that knowledge in a book he authored called Garden Lore, a widely popular publication that went into several printings. In December of 1999, after 46 years of television, this legend of the local airways said this memorable farewell.
Well, the final word is thanks to everybody, because I really didn't do it alone. I mean, I needed the help and support of the audience. I need the help and support of everybody here. As you can see all behind here, they do different things, very technical, where they're running the camera, and without their help, I can talk all I want to about being on the air, but if it weren't for the camera people and the people back here, I wouldn't have made it. So I want to thank you and all of you, and having said that, this is it, and goodbye.
Oh, I love that smile of his. He had a great head of hair. But I worked with him for several years. We had a lot of just fun talks with a lot of variety of subjects. And you know, he was a great weatherman. He was a great artist. He was a master gardener. But his daughter dropped this off the other day. Look at this T-shirt. It says, best dad, grandpa, grandpa,
sweet.
weatherman friend with his picture on it. Isn't that beautiful?
That is really nice.
Cool.
Yeah, I know we heard from so many different viewers today, you know, sharing all the things they remember about him through the years. They just all really loved watching him and just said, you know, they brought a smile to his face, to their faces.
And in some of that video that you showed us, Joe, there was Johnny Morrison. It wasn't that long ago when we lost him as well. So two tragedies in a row for KOAT, that's for sure.
Yeah, a couple of great men there, and it's just fantastic to look back at their great lives. I'm just looking at this box over here and just seeing the various pictures of Howard over there, remembering him through the years, and boy, he was just a joy to work with and just a great human being.
Yeah, a lot of fun to watch all that old video. All right, thank you, Joe.